The Los Angeles Clippers continue to bolster their second unit. According to ESPN and media reports, Josh Smith has signed a one-year deal to join the Clippers. I'm John Brickley. Want to welcome in ESPN.com's Arash Markazi with more on the Josh Smith signing. We know how instrumental he was for the Houston Rockets last year, especially in that Game 6 victory in the conference semis against the Clippers. What do you make of the move, though, now that Smith is going to L.A.?
It was interesting, John, because Josh Smith was a guy that Doc Rivers and the Clippers targeted last season when he was bought out by Detroit. Obviously, he decided to go to Houston and was really a key factor in them coming back from a 3-1 series deficit to beat the Clippers. Here's why this is big. The Clippers did not have much of a second unit last season. Fast forward, obviously, to this offseason, you get Lance Stevenson, you get Josh Smith, you make some moves, and all of a sudden that second unit is not that bad.
You mentioned that second unit in terms of Austin Rivers, Lance Stevenson, and now the addition of Josh Smith. How dangerous can this be for Doc Rivers in especially a very highly contested Western Conference?
Well, it's really interesting because on paper it looks like a formidable second unit. We're going to wait to see what they do with Jamal Crawford. They could decide to keep him. There's been talk of them potentially trading him as well. But at the very least, on paper, it's a formidable unit. The interesting thing is these are a lot of guys who come with question marks. Lance Stevenson, Josh Smith. There was a reason they were available for the price that they were. So, you know, like if they play up to their potential, clearly a very improved second unit, but we'll have to wait and see how they all play together.
You look at all the moves that this Clippers team has made in this offseason. They get back DeAndre Jordan. They bring in another veteran piece in Paul Pierce, and now Josh Smith coming off that bench. With the type of moves that L.A. has made, have they changed the landscape in the Western Conference? Are they essentially the team to beat?
Well, I don't think that they have replaced the Warriors as the team to beat, but I do believe, there was obviously talk of the Spurs being, that second team. Well, the Clippers finished last season tied for the second best record in the West. They obviously beat the Spurs in the first round. I think when you look at the moves that they made, they are definitely sort of in that contention for that number 2 seed with the Spurs, with the Thunder. So, listen, I don't think that they have replaced the Warriors as the team to beat, but they are right there now.
ESPN.com's Arash Markazi with the very latest on the Clippers signing Josh Smith to a one-year deal, who in 55 games last season averaged over 12 points and 6 rebounds per game for the Houston Rockets.